This caterpillar is slow, soft, and defenseless. It is currently walking into an underground fortress guarded by thousands of armored soldiers with crushing jaws. Within a few hours, those soldiers will be treating this intruder like royalty. Ant colonies operate as highly secure, closed systems. Every individual is constantly checking the credentials of those around them, and any unrecognized insect is met with immediate, lethal force. For certain butterfly larvae, entering this hostile environment is a biological necessity. Without the protection of an ant colony, they cannot survive to adulthood. This survival strategy is known as mimicking, the evolution of specific traits used to manipulate and live alongside ants. Since the caterpillar cannot fight its way past a swarm of coordinated soldiers, it relies on complex deception to breach the perimeter. The first layer of the deception is chemical. To pull this off, the caterpillar secretes a cocktail of hydrocarbons that perfectly mimics the unique olfactory signature of the host colony. Because ants identify one another primarily through scent, this chemical camouflage acts as a counterfeit ID. It allows the caterpillar to walk directly past the perimeter guards. However, this forged scent only classifies the intruder as a low-ranking worker. In the rigid hierarchy of the nest, workers are expendable. To access the best resources, the caterpillar must ascend to the top of the hierarchy and become a high-value asset. Scent alone is not enough to grant royal status. To achieve this higher rank, the parasitic caterpillar completely changes tactics, exploiting a second, much more sophisticated communication channel hidden from human ears. Researchers at the University of Turin used custom high-sensitivity sensors to study how these caterpillars interact with their hosts once they are inside the nest. They focused on substrate-borne signals, physical vibrations that insects send through the ground to communicate. This chart shows the worker ant's baseline signal, a simple rhythm with evenly spaced beats. The queen produces a layered double-meter rhythm, signaling her high status. The caterpillar perfectly replicates this complex pattern, broadcasting a near-perfect match the ants recognize as royal. Producing these vibrations requires significant energy. The caterpillar broadcasts the rhythm at strategic moments, ensuring the deception is effective while minimizing the physical cost of the performance. When workers encounter an insect that smells like a colony member but sounds like a queen, their primal defensive instincts are completely overridden. Instead of attacking, they lower their mandibles and treat the parasitic intruder as their absolute superior. The results of this acoustic hack are immediate. Worker ants begin feeding the caterpillar the highest quality food in the nest, often at the expense of their own siblings. During emergencies, the worker's commitment to the intruder is absolute. If the colony is threatened, ants will prioritize rescuing the parasitic caterpillar before they save their own larvae. A moment of wonder. This discovery highlights a rare level of biological sophistication. The use of complex rhythmic patterns to manipulate social status is a behavior researchers previously only associated with primates. This finding suggests we have likely overlooked a vast network of acoustic communication. Because humans cannot easily detect these micro-vibrations, much of the conversation happening within the insect world has remained silent to us. In the struggle for survival, the ability to hack a communication system is just as effective as physical strength. To see more stories of nature's most sophisticated deceptions, subscribe.